Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Mostly Low Budget Movie Reviews. I am your host, Clarence. Thank you for tuning in. In today's episode, I have some more of that zombie goodness after watching 28 years later. And this is a movie that was in my HULU queue. I didn't even remember I put the reminder on, but it was trending number 4 when I actually watched this one. It's called Outbreak. Now, don't confuse this one with the Dustin Hoffman, Morgan Freeman Outbreak that came out in 1995, which is the first thing that's going to pop up if you look this movie up. Now, I was going to watch the trailer, but then I decided just to go off the synopsis and just go into this one cold. So what is this one about? Neil lives in the woods with his family, which includes his wife and son. He works as a park ranger. Now, they're dealing with the disappearance of their son, Ben, who hasn't been seen in 2 months. Neil and his wife are struggling with the realization that he's probably dead and not coming back. There's an incident at work dealing with a rabid dog, and he does not respond as he should. He's clearly kind of out of it and not in his right mind to, be doing his job. So his boss gives him some time off to get himself together. Fast forward, he's walking in the woods when he sees someone struggling in the lake. He jumps in to save them, but when he gets them back to shore, he sees they are disfigured and they attack him. Spoiler free, I'm not getting too much into that. He goes back to the cabin to get his wife so they can evacuate. Now, as he's leaving, he's seeing multiple attacks happening in the park, and that's actually where I'm going to stop. From there, he tries to escape and navigate the situation as best he can. Will they be able to figure out what's going on and get to safety? There's no professional score on this one, but the audience came in at a 72%, which is pretty solid. But what did I think? Well, let's get to these positives. I mean, the special effects, they're okay. They're fine. Nothing impressive, but it doesn't hold the movie back at all. The pacing of the events were pretty solid as well, as it comes in just under 90 minutes. What I want to focus on, though, is the story. The story is pretty basic. You've seen this one before. Mysterious outbreak turning people into zombies. But the character development was where this one kind of shined. And honestly, they were giving me way more than was required for this kind of story. So I was like, well, what are we doing here? So I was like, well, they're kind of wasting a lot of time on this backstory and this character development piece of it. So that's how I initially thought about it. The way the story unfolded, it put me in the frame of mind that I knew exactly what was going on, just waiting to see how it was going to end, which is this movie's number one strength. This is a pretty huge twist that make you go, oh, wow. Not because it's revolutionary or anything, but it comes as a real surprise. It plays like a straightforward situation. Then they do the reveal. And this is one of those situations where the movie is, pretty mediocre up until that point, and then that twist elevates it once you get there. Very pleased with that curve they threw in there, especially since I wasn't expecting it. But that brings me to my negatives, which is just what I said. This is really a straightforward zombie movie, and it's a little below average of doing that. In fact, during that third act, I was watching it. I was already putting together the negatives in my head on why the story just wasn't good enough. I mean, the acting is solid, but there was nothing to set this apart from so many other zombie movies I've seen in the past. Even at 88 minutes, it started to feel like it was a little long, but then that twist changed everything. So I don't want to beat this one up too much. Yes, I actually did enjoy this one because of that ending, off the strength of the ending alone, and I will put this one at a 70% on the rotten scale. Again, had it ended in like a typical way, this would have gotten a score somewhere in the 50s, but they had the proper character development to make us care, so that twist ending had that maximum impact for me. It still could have shaved like another 8 or 10 minutes off that runtime, but they kind of make up for it. Again, it's an ending. You have to, you've seen this ending plenty of times before. It's just that it wasn't expected here. I would say when you look back, because they do the flashback thing with the ending, so you can, see how the twist plays out. That does add another layer, because when you're looking at those scenes, you're like, wow, really, that's, what was going on. And you see those extra scenes. I mean, it really does add another layer and put you, like I said, puts the whole movie in a different perspective. So I say definitely check this one out. Focus on Neil and not so much the zombie situation, because like I said, that's really pretty basic. Focus on Neil and his situation, and you should enjoy this one. With that being said, I'll close it out right here. If this is your first time, don't make it your last. This has been a Podbean production, mostly low-budget movie reviews with Clarence. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I am up on all streaming platforms, but if you don't have any of those, now these get uploaded to YouTube automatically. So go over to my YouTube channel, Low Budget Movie Reviews with Clarence, and you can listen to all of my reviews there now. Started maybe 5 or 6 episodes ago. Those upload automatically over there after a couple hours. So definitely go over there and check that out. I have multiple videos dropping, some reviews and another long form video that I have planned. I'm almost done editing that one. So be prepared. That's coming out soon. Again, you're not going to get that all that content doesn't go on the podcast. So you're going to have to subscribe to the channel over there. That would be great. If you would do me that solid, I would appreciate it. Again, thank you very much again for support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.